Have you been looking at HSA insurance plans and unsure about exactly how they work? Well, I'm here today to help you get a better understanding of how everything works together. The confusing thing to most people is that HSAs are made up of two parts. The first is the high deductible insurance policy, which meets the guidelines established by the IRS. The second is the actual health savings bank account. This is a savings account where you can put money aside on a pre-tax basis to pay for qualified expenses. One of the key features of an HSA insurance plan is the simplified plan design. These plans are very straightforward with a deductible, coinsurance, and maximum out-of-pocket. I think it helps to think of things in terms of annual bags, in this case, bags of money. The first is your deductible bag, which either represents your annual individual or family deductible. Once this is full, you move on to your coinsurance bag, where the insurance company pays a portion of expenses and you pay the other portion. The final bag represents your annual maximum out-of-pocket. This continues to be filled with your portion of covered expenses. When this bag is full, the insurance company will pay 100% for any additional covered expenses for the rest of the calendar year. There are a few other features to be aware of with HSA plans. The first is that most preventive services are covered at 100%, not subject to the deductible. The second is that prescription drugs are built into the base medical plan and are treated like any other medical expense. In other words, they are subject to the deductible and coinsurance. Did you know that HSA plans were actually named after the bank account feature of the health savings account? This type of savings account allows you to set aside pre-tax dollars for future medical, retirement, or long-term care premium expenses. The bank account is owned by you as an individual, so it can move with you. Your funds roll over from year to year, so you'll never risk losing any money. You must have a qualified HSA plan in place in order to establish and continue making contributions to your HSA bank account. If at some point in time you no longer have a qualified policy, you can continue to use your HSA bank account, but you can no longer continue to make contributions. To qualify to make contributions to an HSA bank account, you must satisfy certain conditions. First, you must be enrolled in a qualified high-deductible health plan. Second, you must not be enrolled in Medicare Parts A or B. Third, you must not be covered by any other insurance. And fourth, you must not be claimed as a dependent by someone else on their tax return. Every year, the IRS sets annual guidelines regarding the amount you can contribute to your HSA bank accounts. You can use the funds in your bank account for the entire family, even if they're not covered on the plan. If you're age 55 or older, you can make an additional catch-up contribution of $1,000 above the annual limit. So, how does this all work? So what can you use your HSA funds for? You can use them for things like medical, dental, and vision expenses, including deductibles and copays. You can't use them for things like groceries, auto repairs, or gym memberships. The HSA bank account is funded in any number of ways. You can make contributions individually, your employer may make contributions on your behalf, or you may choose to contribute through pre-tax payroll deductions. The total contributions for the year cannot exceed the annual maximums set by the IRS. Then, when expenses occur, you can pay for them by using the debit card associated with your HSA bank account, the online bill payer service, or writing a check from the account. Remember to keep a good record of both your contributions and expenses, as you will need this information at the end of the year when it's time to do your taxes. The IRS requires you to file Form 8889 with your taxes. And that's how it works. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, we'd love to hear from you. Give us a call at 800-644-2568 or visit our website at www.olympiccrest.com. Thanks for your time.